Hello, friends, and we are going to go over an example of how to read the text in order to answer questions using text evidence. So in the previous slide, we just talked about the steps that you need to do when answering a question using text evidence. I am using the country of Papua New Guinea as an example of how to do this. You will be able to pick your own country from a group that you can look at and make your own choice of which country you want to study and answer questions about. I'm doing Papua New Guinea as an example. So here you can see we've got the text copied in the graphic organizer. Then we have the steps that we just went over for how to answer questions using text evidence. Then we've got the actual work part, which begins with a list of vocabulary words, important vocabulary words for you to be aware of as you're reading. And then we've got 4 questions for looking for answers in the text. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as a reader, I'm going to look at these vocabulary words that they highlight, and I'm going to see which ones I know what they mean immediately and just fill those out right away, because there might be some words in here that I know. Charitable, I hear the word charity in there, and I know charity is when you give things to people who need things. So I'm going to say charitable means giving things to people in need. All right, something steep means it's hard to climb. Or, yeah, something steep is normally hard to climb or get over. All right, a destination, I know that means a place where you're going. You want to go. Ford, that's a car brand. I'm not sure that's what it really means. Desperately, I know that to be desperate means to really want something. Want or need something. To be grateful means gratefully, right? We know that means to be grateful means to be thankful. All right, rugged. Okay, so as you can see, these are words that I think probably everybody knows, and we've already filled in most of the vocabulary words to look at. So this was good. And if we run into, like, let's say remote or Ford or rugged, then we can use our context clues to try and figure out what they mean. But remember, the learning target today is answering questions using text evidence, not so much vocabulary. So this is kind of like a side project that we're doing right now. Okay, let's look at the first question. And number 1 says, read the question carefully, figure out what it's asking you to find, and highlight the keywords that will lead you to your proof. The first question says, where do the volunteers in Papua New Guinea come from? Well, since the whole article is about Papua New Guinea, I don't think I really need to highlight that part because that's what the whole article is about. But volunteers, I think, is an important word. I'm going to highlight that just for myself. All right, and then it says use details from the text to support your answer. So I'm going to go up and start at the beginning. And remember, the word is volunteers. So that's going to be the answer to our question. In Papua New Guinea, no roads lead to the remote jungle hamlets or to the schools that serve them. Volunteers, there's our keyword, volunteers from Hope Worldwide, a nonprofit charitable organization based in Philadelphia, are committed to bringing books to people in this area of Papua New Guinea. All right, so where do the people come from who give books to kids in Papua New Guinea?